Hey guys, I know it can be really tricky finding that perfect live TV streaming service because we have so many more options that we didn't have years ago. And that's why I really recommend checking out the Cord Cutter Express from Flixed.io, and I'll link their website down in the video description. Click on that link so you can access their questionnaire. You're going to go through and fill out the channels that you want to have access to, the devices that you use, how many streams you'd like to be able to watch at the same time, as well as your DVR preferences. And once you finish this questionnaire, it's going to give you a recommendation on which live TV streaming service best lines up with your preferences. So I'm going to go through and show you just how simple this process is, starting with the channels that you'd like to watch. For me, that's going to be AMC, and you just go through, they're all in alphabetical order, and click on the channels that you'd like to have. I also would like some different sports preferences like ESPN and ESPN2, as well as Fox Sports 1 and Fox Sports 2. And other channels that I'd like would be HGTV and the History Channel. And to round out my list, I'd also like to have TBS and TNT. So going down towards the end of the list here, we got TBS. And if you can't find your channel for whatever reason in these tiles, you can also type it in the search bar here. So I'm going to show you how that works with TNT, for instance. It pops up on the list. You go ahead and click on it, and then it's added to your channel. So now I'm going to go on to the next question. Which devices would you like to watch your shows on? For me, that's going to be Android and Roku. How many streams would you like to watch at the same time? For me, I only need one. Do you intend to use cloud DVR? Now, I'm not personally somebody that uses DVR, but I know it's very important to a lot of you guys out there, so I'm glad they also put that question in. So at the end of it, they're going to give you a recommendation based on how you answered all these questions. For me, my top recommendation is Sling TV Orange Plus Blue, $40 a month, and you can see out of all the channels I wanted, none of them are missing, which is very ideal, clearly. And then they also have a value bundle option, something that's a little bit cheaper, that also does a pretty good job of lining up with what you want. So they have that as an option. But you can go ahead and click See Other Bundles, and they're going to have all of the other different live TV streaming services, so you can compare them with how you filled out your questionnaire and what's available to you with these different services. So once you go ahead and find the one that you want, and I'm going to go ahead and select my recommended, you click on it. It has a little bit more information and some other network add-ons if it's available with that particular streaming service. But other than that, you can go ahead and click Get a Free Trial. It's going to take you over to that specific provider so you can sign up and get access to their service. Again, guys, I highly recommend checking out this particular questionnaire to get that recommended service based on your preferences. But some other great information that they have over at Flix.io, you can look up specific channels, and for instance, I'll click on ESPN, and they just have a ton of information about all of the different service providers that offer whatever channel that you're interested in, and a bit of a synopsis on those service providers. But other than that, you can also do this with different live sports, specific TV shows, and also I recommend checking out their reviews. On top of that, I'll go ahead and click Hulu with live TV, for instance. You go through, and again, it's a very detailed report on all the ins and outs of these different services, and they give their overall grades to them as well. So again, guys, highly recommend checking out Flixed.io. I'll link their website down in the video description so you can check it out and get that live TV streaming service that's going to be best for you based on your preferences. So thanks, guys, for stopping on in for today's video. Consider subscribing for more, and I hope to see you guys back here for future videos.